Welcome to the Beer, Rum, and Rock and Roll podcast. Saving rock, one conversation at a time. If you're watching on YouTube, do me a solid and hit that subscribe button. You can also follow us on Apple, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, and X. I'm your host, Randy Legault, and back for another Beer, Rum, and Rock and Roll six-pack. It's the Calgary Crue. We got Jamie Landry. Wave to everybody, Jamie. We got Dany Bee. And we have former Calgarian, Mr. Florida, Jon Garner. Welcome back, boys. Cheers.
Randall, that's awesome.
I'm drinking Lucky Lager. What are you guys partaking of?
My last Filipino beer.
Oh, yeah. Right. I remember that.
I really like this stuff. It's really good.
Cool. John, what do you got there?
I got an APA that's done down here in Florida, but most notably, it's in my, for those about to rock, glass.
Nice. Is there a guitar player on there? Show me that can again, John. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a frog.
It's a frog.
It's
yeah.
a frog playing guitar.
It looks like McCulloch on stage.
Nice. That's me. I'm a frog.
What do you got? Bronc.
Yes, sir.
Okay, before we get to the main topic of the show, I'm going to turn things over to John to hear all about a concert experience he had recently. AC/DC in Tampa at the Raymond James Stadium. How was it, man?
Awesome!
Yeah, it was.
Oh, my God. It was so fucking good. We'll get into the show in a second, but honestly, man, the highlight for me, you know, Randy, is like how I feel about this band. They are my favorite band.
Yep.
Finally got to experience them live with both my kids.
Oh, right on.
It was just epic. They were in town for a few days. It worked out perfectly. And I got to tell you, they did not disappoint. We've joshed backwards and forwards, and, you know, that Angus isn't the same. He's 70.
Cut him some slack. Yeah.
Cut the guy some fucking slack. The whole show was fucking awesome. Like, it was what I hoped versus what I expected. From a critical standpoint, no question was Angus pacing himself. Yes.
Sure.
For sure. Honestly, one of the biggest things to me was that Brian was very conversational for him with the crowd. And there was, to a level I didn't expect, there was a thank you for still coming out and seeing us. And it came across as genuine. Hey, I love you guys. Thanks for coming out.
Well, I get it. I mean, they can see the end, surely.
You have to, right?
So they're loving every second of it, I'm sure, right?
The place was packed. I wasn't sure what to expect, Randy, to be honest, but it was fucking jammed.
Multi-generational, I'm assuming?
Oh, there was a kid, had to be 8 years old, had the Brian flat cap on and T-shirt, and I'm like, I don't care who you're with, man, that's just awesome.
The only time Angus makes me nervous, and I'm assuming he did this during his solo, is when he still drops down and spins around and kicks his feet. I'm like, hey, get up, buddy. Can you get up still? Don't stumble.
It happened, and he had the riser. It was awesome. You chat with people on the way out, right? There's thousands of you leaving all at the same time. And I think to a person, the biggest thing was the Let There Be Rock solo. 20 minutes.
Oh, wow. That's long even for him. Shit.
It was long. It was so good.
Maybe he's giving Brian a rest.
Did he pull his pants down like he used to?
No pants down. No.
No?
Nobody wants to see that. His wrinkly old ass.
He always moons the crowd wherever he goes, usually.
He used to.
No, he doesn't want to show off his Depends now.
Yeah,
No.
Exactly. His Depends with the American flag on it. Oh, man.
No, but it was awesome. It was really good.
Did they open with If You Want Blood? That's what they've been doing, so I'm assuming they did. That's different. Yep. They had the cannons and all that shit.
For sure.
Did they have the bell? Hell's Bells? Did they have the bell again?
Hell's Bells. So, like, for my son, like, Tom was like, just please put the bell down, please. Tom, the bell's coming. Just chill out.
I'm guessing Brian didn't swing off it.
He was not swinging on it, no.
Did he hit it at least, or not even that?
He didn't even hit it. It was probably 30 feet above his head.
Right.
But I tell you, the band in and of itself, musically, fucking awesome.
That back line was killing it?
Yeah, really good.
Was that the Pretty Reckless opening up the show?
Yes.
I love her. I got a crush on her.
She's pretty hot, yeah.
Yeah, she is hot.
Okay, thumbs up then.
Totally.
I mean, it's cool, to your point, taking your kids. I remember when I took Reed to see Kiss, he was like 4 years old. I realize your kids are a lot older than that, but seeing it through somebody else's eyes that hasn't seen it is a cool thing, right? Especially if it's your own kid. You know?
Well, as you know, I mean, I've taken Thomas to some shows. I've never done a concert with Nicole. That was the first time. But I think having them at my favorite band and them at an age where they can appreciate my idiocy, that I'm freaking out more than anyone in the whole fucking section.
Were you standing and singing, John?
There may have been standing and singing involved. I may have jumped on the person in front of me. Sorry, sir. I don't know what your name is. Were you a trooper? There was a lot of fucking high fives going on.
Oh, I see. Seats were good?
Seats were fucking great.
So I'm guessing like 300 American, something like that? Or were they outrageous? Or
Yeah.
around 300 seems to be the average, yeah. Were they selling those Angus horns that light up and shit?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
But I went with the tie-dye shirt.
I see you went with the subtle one. You got the subtle AC/DC shirt.
That's right.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay, man, good to hear. Okay, boys, here's what we're doing for this show. This came up a couple times on the last show, bands or artists we hate. This came up a couple times. And that's this idea of guilty pleasures. Like a band or artist you might be embarrassed to say you like, or people might be surprised that you like. Either one is cool. No rules, any genre, it's wide fucking open. So as usual, each of us can briefly explain how you arrived at your list, if you had any personal criteria. Then we'll each give our bottom 3, 6, 5, 4. Then we'll each give our top 3, 3, 2, 1. Then we'll go around for 3 honorables. Cool? Okay, John, as usual, let's lead off with you, buddy. Then we'll go Jamie, Dany, and then myself.
Okay, so my criteria was literally what you just said. It's music that I like to listen to. Generally, I would say outside of what we talk about. Anyway, all right. So my first one, I'm pulling a little bit of Randy here, so I'm giving a little bit of a background to the band.
Go for it. I don't think I'm rubbing off on Jamie anytime soon.
Nope. And giggity on that.
Giggity, giggity.
Weirdly, this band started out as a sitcom in 1966, and it lasted till 1968. They're an American band. They're a whole lot of fun. You know them. You love them. The Monkees.
Are they even a band?
I don't care.
I think they started out as a fake band, but they became a real band.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. I mean, they went out to prove that they were actually doing what they portrayed that they were doing. Funnily enough, though, my first intro to them, I don't know if this was in the US, but we had a show in the UK. It was called the Banana Splits. They would have these different sketches within this show, and one of them was the Monkees.
Okay.
And I just thought they were fucking hilarious. I loved them. When a song comes on from them, I get a smile.
Can you give me a hit? What's their biggest hit? I'm trying to think.
Do
you know?
You have to think, really?
The Monkees? Hey, we're the Monkees.
Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer.
Now I'm a believer.
That's the one, exactly.
That's the one.
How would you not know that song?
I didn't. I forgot.
Thank you, Jamie. That's my point.
And who's the main guy? What's the main guy?
Not Donny Osmond. Settle down,
No.
dude.
Davy Jones was the lead
Davy
singer.
Jones.
Davy Jones. Davy Donny.
There's only one of them left alive, sadly.
Mickey Dolenz.
Right.
Michael Nesmith.
Mickey.
Peter Tork.
Right.
Yeah, Peter Tork.
Listen to you guys. Wow.
All right, that's number 6.
Okay.
Number 5, I think, is more of a UK thing. He was christened as Stuart Leslie Goddard. And arguably in the late 70s, early 80s in the UK, led what was called the New Romantic movement. Stage name was Adam Ant.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, I was a fucking huge fan of Adam and the Ants.
I forgot about him.
I remember some of his stuff.
Kings of the Wild Frontier and all that kind of shit. He's still touring, believe it or not. Yeah, went solo, had a couple of hit records solo too. But yeah, I was a big fan.
I love that album. I don't know which one it is in terms of sequence, but the one with Goody Two Shoes on it and Desperate Not Serious, that one. I love that album, front to back.
That was his first solo album after Adam and the Ants.
Friend or foe?
Yep.
Yeah, I love that album. That guitar player, Marco something.
Marco Peroni.
Oh man, he's got a wicked tone.
Real good tone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one. I forgot about him. That's awesome.
I was a pretty big fan of some of his songs when I was 11, 12 years old too. I've totally forgot about him as well.
Totally.
Because his whole thing too is before he went solo, they had this whole sort of native drum beat going on. So he had the two drummers.
Right.
And as much as anything else, that was what stuck with me.
It's pretty tribal. He had this tribal thing going on.
Yeah.
And Jamie knows this, but Stephen Pearcy from Rat kind of copped his style with the boots, and like he loved Adam Ant too, and he kind of took his style.
No one's going to bring up the Strip song, whatever it was called.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, it was called Strip. Yeah, it's
Right.
awesome.
Yeah, he had a cool thing going with the makeup
Yeah.
and the outfits and shit. Yeah, good one.
All right, number 4, right?
Yeah.
A British songstress. Again, we'll stick with the British theme here. Her first release was 2008, has since gone on to sell over 120 million albums worldwide, with albums named 19, 21, 25, 30. Adele.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my fucking God. Come on. That chick can sing.
It's funny. It's on my list too, but this time I was smart. I fucking have like 13 things on my list because I'm like, I know you fags are gonna pick all the same shit that I did, so I fucking put extra.
That's Mr. Fag to you.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm 100% with you, man. She has such a great voice. She's awesome.
To not like her, I mean, you don't have ears, man. I mean, it's just
Right?
unbelievable.
Just everything, the delivery, the way the songs are written, and I get it, they're telling a story, and in some ways I don't get caught up in the story. There's a few songs that I've listened to enough now that it's like you do buy into that, but I think like they hook, and God, the voice is amazing.
And you know, it's not, yeah, fine, octaves and all that stuff. It's not just that, because I can't stand Celine Dion.
Me either.
It's her timbre and all that shit,
Yep.
right? And
Yep.
another thing you mentioned, she writes her own shit, whereas Celine Dion does not, for the most part. So that's a big deal too, right? I mean, that's cool. There's not 17 people on the song credits, you know. Okay, Jamie, what do you got for number 6?
Well, first of all, slow down, because don't I get to explain how I came up with my list?
Please do. Please do. I'm curious, are they actually ranked or they're just random?
I'm assuming there wasn't any rhyme or reason.
I tried to pick stuff that people wouldn't think that I actually listen to, or that I will admit that I listen to. How about that? And then I was like, what if I just picked all of the shit that Randy said that he hated on the last episode? Because that would be fucking funny.
Oh, you totally should have.
I can't go off of that because I missed that one.
But I didn't do that. I mean, some of them are on here that he did pick for sure. There's one or two.
That's awesome.
But wouldn't it be funny if number 6 was Rush and you guys converted me and I said, it's not though, fuck those guys still.
I sat down and I listened to 2112 and it changed my life.
It still sucks.
Oh my God.
All right, you picked Adele, so I don't want to say that these are in a top order because I didn't put that much thought into it.
Sure.
Like, I just tried to pick a group of stuff, you know, like, I don't have facts about shit because these are stuff that I don't normally admit that I fucking like, right? So,
Perfect.
I'm going to start number 6 with Alanis Morissette.
Oh!
I do like her.
Coming out swinging! Coming out swinging!
That's awesome.
I know that was one of the things that you fucking hated, so...
Oh, I cannot stand her. Oh, my
Really?
God.
Come on, dude. Jagged Little Pill is such a great album. It is. I can listen to that all the time. I think it's awesome.
Taylor Hawkins is on there. That's where Dave Grohl found out about him.
And he jumped at the chance to get the fuck out of there.
Maybe.
Is that Dave Grohl? See ya.
Gotta go. Number 5, I'm going to go with Limp Bizkit, so I pick it before you do.
They're not on my list because I knew you were going to pick it, but I like them too.
I fucking love Limp Bizkit. I still do. I don't know why I do. They're just fun.
They just did the opening for,
Metallica.
also the Champions League, which was odd.
Like, I wonder if maybe they're just not allowed to come to Canada or what, because I don't remember them ever being here, ever.
I don't either.
And usually that means somebody has drug charges,
Yeah. The
right?
border. Yeah. Yeah, I get a kick out of them. Like, to me, I don't know, let's say a song like, I don't break stuff. It's all angry and break your fucking face. But I never feel like it's real. I just think it's funny. Like Rage Against the Machine, that kind of anger, that's real.
Right.
Whereas Limp Bizkit, it's just fun anger. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, I just get a kick out of it. Burn this motherfucker down! It's just like, I just think it's hilarious.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's why I think I like them so much too, is they're just fun to me. That's all it is. I don't put it on thinking I'm going to learn anything from it or anything like that, right? It's just fucking fun. That's why I like them so much.
Their Woodstock 99 set, man, is fucking legendary. That's where I saw them.
Yeah, I mean, Fred kind of cranked things up there, didn't he?
I mean, I watched that thing on Netflix, and do I think that, he set out to start a riot and do all that shit? No. He did what they do every show. That's all he did. And a bunch of fucking drunk morons took it where they took it.
Well, isn't that the issue a lot of people have with the band is, and a lot of bands are like this for me, where I like the band, but I don't really like their fans. You know what I mean? It's a lot of douchebags in that crowd at a Limp Bizkit concert.
There is, for sure.
Like Five Finger Death Punch, this kind of shit. I mean, I don't mind some of their music, but the crowd, oh my God.
Yeah. So number 4, I'm going to go really left field. I'd be surprised if any of you guys know who she is. Macy Gray. I just love her voice.
Oh, yeah.
She's got such a great voice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really different voice, yeah.
Yes, and it just sucks me in. As soon as I heard it, I was like, fuck, I don't even care what she's singing about. I just want to hear her voice.
Right.
Right?
Totally. She does some really cool covers. She does a Eurythmics cover I really like. Here Comes the Rain Again, I think.
Does she? I don't think I've heard that.
Yeah.
I'll have to look for that.
Yeah, really cool. Yeah, she's really different, hey? She's a bit of a throwback, it feels like.
She's got that Rod Stewartish kind of rasp in her voice, but it's not the same. It's different. Like, it's just, that's all the way I can describe it.
I have some of her stuff. Thumbs up, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one, man.
Totally. Okay, Mr. B, your turn, buddy.
Well, number 6, it's not a specific artist or band, but it's a genre for sure. And it's classical music.
Nice.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Like Mozart, Beethoven, Vivaldi, Bach. That shit gives me goosebumps, man. The melodies are timeless. Anybody could hear them and they're like, they know it without even knowing it.
Right.
There's multitudes of people who have like performed their music because they're all fucking dead. They've been dead for 400 years, some of these guys. So,
right.
But different people have performed their concertos or their whole catalog in an opera or a concert, and it moves me, man. It just fucking moves me.
It's powerful for sure.
Some of these guys were the rebel rock stars of the time,
Yep.
Mozart for sure. And why we have music today is because of those guys back then.
Exactly. Yeah.
And a lot of it's really heavy. It makes its way into Yngwie's music or Blackmore or whoever, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a connection there. Because those are some heavy riffs.
Yeah, I got a couple of really good records here, man. I throw on sometimes and I just turn it up and it's fucking awesome, man.
I'll admit I'm more of a jazz guy than classical, but I definitely appreciate it. Absolutely.
That's number 6. Actually, this segues nicely into my number 5. It's jazz.
Perfect.
Again, no particular artists or bands, but just all the great jazz standards that ever existed. Anybody that can play them well, it's, again, you recognize, like Autumn Leaves. Anybody can play that and you know it's Autumn Leaves. Of course, as a guitar player, like some of these fucking cats who play jazz, man, like they're fucking, Jesus Christ, man.
It's insane.
I'm still working on some of that shit. Maybe when I'm 75, I'll be okay at it. So again, yeah, that one's short and sweet. It's just jazz in general. Any good jazz.
I mean, who doesn't love that Miles Davis album, Kinda Blue? I mean, come on. That shit is mint.
Miles Davis is one of my favorites.
And Coltrane is fucking killer. Oh, man.
John Scofield.
Yeah, totally.
Pat Metheny is awesome.
Did you see Metheny on Rick Beato? I mean, it's on another level what a guy like that does, right?
Yeah.
good luck copying that guy's licks and shit. It's fucking insanity.
Yeah. So that's number 4. Or number 5, sorry. Number 4, this girl, she's pretty big. She's been around for about 15, 16 years now, probably. And every new album she comes out with, I get it. Not one of her songs has ever like let me down. There's always something fucking cool about her arrangements, the lyrics, the production. And that's Lady Gaga.
Nice.
Interesting.
I fucking love her, man. I love her.
She can sing. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, she can fucking sing. She can play piano. She's fucking hard working, man.
Yeah, she's legit.
For sure.
I'd love to see her live someday.
You'll have to become rich to do that.
Yeah, nowadays.
Same with Adele, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's awesome. Certain songs, I don't know her catalog enough. I don't have albums, but there's certain songs for sure that I like. Yeah.
Yeah, if you hear it on the radio, you know it's her.
I love all that shit she did in that movie.
The Stars Born stuff.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
stuff is really good. It's
Totally.
insane.
Yeah, really good. I mean, she started out in clubs playing piano and stuff. No shtick, no show. I mean, she's legit, ground up, right?
Yeah.
And fine, you want to put on a show? Great. I mean, that's gravy. The talent's there for sure.
Stephanie Germanata from New York City.
Yes. I heard the Joker movie fucking sucks, though. I'm not even going to watch it. It's supposed to be terrible.
Of course it is. A movie with singing instead of acting is fucking gay every time. They're fucking horrible.
Oh, I agree. I hate musicals. I hate them.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of musicals either. I don't know why.
Yeah, apparently that one is just brutal. Okay, are you good?
Yeah, that's number 4, yeah.
Okay, man. Not to go against the premise of the show, but you know, I got to throw the monkey wrench in it. I don't believe in guilty pleasures, period. Like, if I like a song or a band, whatever, I don't feel embarrassed about it. I don't give 2 shits. 0 guilt. No fucks given. If I like it, I like it. So these are artists that you guys might be surprised I like. Okay, number 6. This is an Australian rock band.
Is it AC/DC?
Yeah, it's a guilty pleasure. ACT. Who likes ACDC?
No, you already changed the rules. You said it was fucking...
Surprised I like, yeah. Okay, it's an Australian rock band formed by the Ferris brothers in 1977. Anybody? Keyboardist Andrew Ferris, drummer Jon Ferris, guitarist Tim Ferris, bassist Gary Beers, saxophonist and guitarist Kirk Pengilly, and lead singer Michael Hutchence.
Oh,
I'm talking In Excess.
In Excess.
Yeah. 10 albums from 1980 to 1997. I became a fan and we're on 85. Listen Like Thieves album. That song, What You Need. I'm like, groove, hooks, and had enough rock edge for my rock brain to stay engaged. Like,
Right.
I thought it was really cool. And of course, that album Kick comes out and it's fucking huge. 6 times platinum. You couldn't get away from these guys if you fucking tried, right?
Right.
It goes to number 3. 4 U.S. top 10 singles. New Sensation, Never Tear Us Apart, Devil Inside, Need You Tonight goes number 1. Like Hutchence, man.
Yeah.
Great voice, charisma for days.
Yep.
He's a bit, Jim Morrison, a little bit of Jagger vibe in there. And the band killed live. They had the guitar riffage, but that super catchy dance beats and a killer rhythm section. I just found it irresistible, man.
Yep.
So I hung on for another album after Kick, and then I kind of faded after that. This DVD is killer. They're kind of peaking here. It's at Wembley. Sold out Wembley in 91. Shot on film. Looks and sounds amazing. Highly recommend it. I think there's a couple songs on YouTube. You can check it out. And there's a documentary too called Mystify.
Yep.
All about Michael Hutchence and his troubled life. It's really well done. Man, he had some fucking issues, man.
Well, what do you do when you're on top of the world? Kill yourself jerking off.
Exactly. Here's the thing. There's way more to it than that. I was shocked. Like, he was riding a bike in Italy, I think it was, and this car hit him and he hit his head on the curb and he didn't go to the hospital. He thought he was fine. And everybody who knew him said he was never the fucking same after that. Like, it fucked him up somehow mentally. You got to see the documentary. It's really cool.
I hate to go back to the jerking off thing, but are you saying that because he hit his head on a curb, he started jerking off with the fucking noose? Is that what you're saying?
You hit your head hard enough, kids.
It'll happen.
What happens.
That shit's gonna happen.
The moral of the story is don't hit your fucking head on a curb.
On a curb. No, The moral of the story is don't ride a fucking bike.
Or that, yeah, sure.
Or that.
I like to just say all this shit to see how much of it you actually leave in.
I know you do. Yeah. How many fags is Randy going to leave in this show? Oh my God. I got to cut out some fags for time. Yeah. My number 5. Okay. English singer. Going to your neck of the woods, John. Songwriter and musician. 30 million albums sold worldwide. Known for her expressive vocals and eclectic mix of musical genres, including soul, rhythm and blues, reggae, and jazz. Anybody?
Madonna.
She's part of the 27 Club.
Oh, it's fucking Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse, baby, died in 2011.
Sorry, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. Madonna has nothing to do with the fucking UK.
And she's awful. Yeah, what a waste. This chick was so fucking talented. Only 2 studio albums. Frank in 03 and Back to Black in 06. That one eventually sold 20 million.
It's a great album. I love that album.
There's some live shit and some compilations have come out since she died, but so it's a pretty small catalog, but like a lot of people that came in on Rehab, loved it immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Groovy, catchy, her voice, attitude too. Hey, there's fucking rock and roll attitude there for days. Checked all the boxes. And that title track to Back to Black, that video has 1.2 billion views on YouTube, babe.
Wow.
Unreal. She was different. I mean, she's like a throwback, to like Sarah Vaughan and Diana Washington. I mean, I listened to that shit too. But she was also into like that Spectre shit, like with the Ronettes and that kind of stuff. Hence the fucking hairdo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But she was original at the same time.
Yep.
God, her voice is cool. Jazzy, soulful. Her phrasing too is weird and interesting, right? And again, that rock and roll attitude, the way she dressed, all that shit, man. What a waste. I mean, she's singing with Tony Bennett. So did Lady Gaga. I mean, Tony's not singing with Britney Spears. I mean, there's a reason he's singing with these fucking chicks, right? And, like Adele, wrote or co-wrote a lot of her material. She doesn't have a bunch of songwriters doing it for her, right? But of course, the downside, drugs and alcohol, on-stage meltdowns. I mean, she was like 80 pounds and shit.
Yeah.
You can watch some of it on YouTube. It's tough to watch. Anyway, I love Amy Winehouse, dude.
Agreed, man.
Anybody seen the documentary Amy? You guys seen that?
Yes.
I mean, I just felt after it, if they would just took her off the road, took her to Hawaii or some fucking island somewhere, and just, didn't let her go anywhere, she would have been okay, I think. Clean her up. But it was this gravy train, this fucking greed.
Yeah.
They're just trying to suck every fucking dollar out of this chick they could. And that was the end of it, man.
That guy, I don't know if she married him, but that guy she was with, he was poison to her.
Oh my God, yeah.
And she, I love him, blah, blah, blah. She just, sometimes relationships kind of come into play and fuck people's brains up.
It's interesting, though, the fragile psyche of the genius.
Right? And her dad was a bit of a fuck up too. Like he wasn't treating her the best, keeping her on the road and all that shit.
Well, there's the gravy train piece, right?
Live in London, this DVD is fucking awesome.
I have a double live album. I don't know if it's the same as the DVD, but I have a double live album that came out not so long ago.
It could be, yeah. I like the song Fuck Me Pumps. Love that.
I was going to say we should watch that next time I'm over at the house.
Fuck yeah, I'll cue it up. Absolutely, man. Number 4. This one might surprise you guys. An American folk and rock singer-songwriter released 5 albums from 66 to 73. And on September 20th, 1973, at the height of his popularity, boys, and the day before the lead single to his 5th album, I Got a Name, was released, he died with 5 others in a plane crash. His music continued to chart through the 70s following his death. Anybody?
Harry Chapin?
Nope. I'll give you his big hit. Bad Bad Leroy Brown.
Oh, Jim Croce.
Yeah. Fucking love Jim Croce, man.
Fucking right.
His album, his greatest hits album, Photographs and Memories, played in my house growing up every Sunday. I mean, I'm in Kiss mode and Ted Nugent and Aerosmith, but I'm like, fuck, this is good shit, right? And later in life, I really got into it. I mean, Operator, Don't Mess Around with Jim. That was kind of his breakthrough. Time in a Bottle, I Got a Name, which showed up in Tarantino's Django, if anybody remembers that. Just love his voice. His lyrics are authentic. They're storytelling lyrics like you like, John, but really moving and meaningful. I just love his vibe. Jim Croce is the fucking shit.
Yeah.
Love it. That's my number 4, boys.
Good one.
Nice.
Okay, Mr. Garner, let's do your top 3, buddy.
All right. Okay, so started in San Francisco in 1995. This is a punk supergroup. Randy probably already knows where I'm going with this. The band was named after a children's book by Gerald Jampolsky and Diane Cricione. Started by a guy by the name of Spike Slawson, who was lead singer of the Swingin' Udders, Filthy Thieving Bastards, and Fat Mike from NoFX. Me First and the Gimme Gimmes.
Nice.
Fucking awesome.
I love their cover of Rio.
Everything they do.
Very cool.
Kids, if you have not dug into these guys, do it. They're touring. I saw them down here in Tampa a couple of years ago. Everything that I hoped they would be and more. They're awesome. Spike was one of the founding members. They're now touring as Spike and the Gimme Gimmes. But I mean, in essence, they're a punk group. All they do is covers, right? So whichever genre or time they're looking at, that's the album they're based on. They've done one on country. They did one on the 80s and so on and so forth. So yeah, Desperado is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, I enjoy him too, especially that first album. Yeah, they have a bunch of genres like show tunes. Fucking cool.
How do you take fucking Rio and turn it into fucking Rainbow in the Dark? Like, that was fucking so cool.
Right?
That's right.
I love that.
That's my number 3. Number 2, clearly we have a thread of songstresses from different genres. My number 2, she was born in Ireland originally and has very much a sort of a rockabilly / Billie Holiday feel about her. Performed at the 52nd Grammy Awards with your man Jeff Beck, Randy.
Oh, good one.
Oh, I know who that is.
And collaborated with the great T-Bone Burnett, Miss Imelda May.
He's fucking awesome.
She's fantastic.
She is amazing. Absolutely fucking amazing.
She transitioned out of that rockabilly thing. Hey, you know that. Like, she doesn't do that anymore. She's got a couple albums that she just looks normal or whatever. But man, I've got a Jeff Beck DVD. It's this Les Paul tribute.
I have it too.
It's amazing. Yeah, she's on there doing Walking in the Sand and a couple other ones. Oh my God.
Just brilliant.
It's just fucking killer. And she showed up at Jeff Beck's memorial. I think that was at Royal Albert Hall. They didn't shoot it, which pisses me off, but there's good YouTube stuff. She's with Ron Wood. She does a lot of stuff with Ron Wood too. Oh, good one, John. Fuck, she's phenomenal, dude.
Thank you. My number 1, and this is more of a heartfelt thing because you talked about how music was played in your house growing up. And I think this is probably what got me into listening to music in the first place. My dad's a big music guy. He was a jazz guy too, right? So Dave Brubeck was his guy. I mean, I could fucking whistle Take 5 for you. It played fucking nonstop. But this particular duet, they had their first release in 1965 in New York City. Have sold over 100 million albums. Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I grew up on that shit, man.
I'm serious when I say it. I mean, you met my dad, Randy. He was a music guy, but just most amazing guy ever. He was like, oh, man, you got to listen to this. Like, not that he was musical, but he would talk about how different aspects of the song moved and stuff like that. It was really fucking cool. And I still like listening to them. When they come on, I don't fast forward it. I love it. And that cover of Sound of Silence from Disturbed.
That's the only Disturbed song I like.
I don't mind him. I guess I could have put Disturbed on here, but I didn't. But yeah, I thought they did an amazing job. It didn't go how I thought it was going to go, which was probably as important as anything to me. It stayed pretty fucking solid. But yeah, I love Simon and Garfunkel. My number 1 guilty pleasure.
I'd heard their stuff, but it wasn't until I saw that movie, The Graduate, that I'm like, oh man, what a great blend of their music and a movie. And I became a fan after that. Huge. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Landry, you're up, buddy.
All right. Number 3, I'm going to pick Duran.
Nice.
I'm a fan. Yeah.
This is one of those things, like, when I was a kid, I would hear Hungry Like the Wolf, and I'm like, okay, I know I'm not supposed to like this, because we're all listening to Motley Crue and doing all this other shit.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's a fucking great song. And then, I don't know, it just kind of went from there and stuck with me. And as I got older, I started listening to some of their stuff, and I think it's great.
I agree, man. Like that opening guitar riff on Rio and stuff, or the Reflex. Yeah. I'm like you. I was listening to Motley and that kind of stuff, and their videos would come on. I'm like, I don't hate this.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
And as I got older, I appreciated it even more. Yeah, good one.
I think you needed to live in the UK to hate it.
Right.
Oh, yeah?
That's another good documentary.
What's that? Living in the UK? Hating
Living
things?
in the UK.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
I don't remember what it was called, but this is a Duran Duran documentary. It's good. I can't remember what it was called, but
I haven't seen it. I would like to see that.
Yeah,
for
look
sure.
it up. Look it up. It's good.
Andy Taylor was a great guitar player too.
When he left, who took his place? Warren Cucurullo or whatever his name was, who played with Zappa. Like he's fucking legit. But yeah, they changed after that. And I also liked you mentioned Andy Taylor, Power Station. I like that.
Yeah, I might have that on vinyl.
Man, what a band. Fuck, they killed it. Sidebar.
All right. Number 2, have learned to appreciate George Michael over the last however many years of my life. That Faith album is fucking incredible. I'm sorry. It's great.
I see you. You know, the one that got me is the one after that.
The one with Freedom and stuff on it?
Yeah, where his record company was totally pissed because he didn't want his face on it. He kind of ran away from that image and shit. There's some stuff on there. Holy shit. That guy can fucking sing, boy.
He is. He's a great singer. Like I said, I didn't do any background into who wrote what, who did this, who whatever. But I think he was actually somebody who composed maybe not all of his music, but some of it.
For sure.
Well, he's got that one album with the symphony and shit. Like, he's the fucking real deal, dude.
He was great, yeah.
I thought of him for this list, actually. Good one, Jamie. Yeah.
All right. Number 1. I was still looking at my list. I'm like, wow, you guys surprised me. There's a lot on here that you never picked. So I'm going to go with Eminem because that's definitely something that you wouldn't think that I like, but I do. I don't know.
Right.
I fucking love Eminem.
I love Eminem, man.
I like the one song.
Which one?
Lose yourself in the moment. That one.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. Just listen to the Eminem show. That album is my favorite. I fucking love that album.
I just find, not that rock can't be repetitive, but I just find with hip hop, they take that loop and they just fucking bang, 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 bang. I just get bored.
See, my only thing with him is I wish he would get back on drugs because he's not so mad anymore and he's not really.
Oh, there's a long list of those artists, man.
Because that's what I really liked about him because he was kind of like almost like what rock stars were, you know what I mean? Like,
Totally.
just say fuck lots and get mad and make it rhyme and I'll say it's awesome every time.
And pissing everybody off. Do you remember? It was the MTV Awards. Oh, it was fucking, not Borat, but that guy. What's his name? Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah.
He was like, who's the gay character?
Bruno.
Bruno. He's Bruno. Did you remember this? And they're cabling him through the air. And he lands with his ass right in Eminem's face. And he is not impressed. He got up with his fucking posse and fucking left. He had no sense of humor about it whatsoever. Oh, man. Yeah, look that up. Yeah, boys, I've tried the hippity hop, and
I get where you're going with that, but I tell you, Eminem is different.
It is.
Well, send me some tracks, because it doesn't sound different to me.
Yep. Clean out my closet. Check that out.
Because here's the deal. Not to go on and on about this, but music first, lyrics second for me. Whereas hip-hop, it's all about what he's saying, and I really don't give a shit what he's saying, really. And then that music just repeats and repeats and repeats, and I just nod off. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I agree with what John just said. If you actually give some of it a chance, I think.
Okay. I'll try again.
You know, speaking as a guy who hates people who don't play their instruments, you know, rap I should fucking hate, and I know that. But I think I've learned that, wait a minute, these guys came up with a different way of expressing themselves over shit, and it's actually pretty cool.
It's really cool.
To me, it's always degree. Like, I hate when, let's say P. Diddy just took Every Breath You Take and rapped over it. That's all he did.
Right.
Now Sting gets $2,000 a day or whatever he fucking has to pay him. That's just bullshit to me. Like, you're already 80% of the way there by taking the Police song. That's not talent to me. I like the Beastie Boys. I like that.
And on that point, I agree with you. Like, that's different. He didn't really change anything. You're right. He just rapped over top of a song. But
yeah.
See, whereas Eminem, I've yet to hear something and go, oh, wait a minute, that's that whole song.
Exactly.
Yes, of course, there's snippets of shit and whatever. And
there's samples. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. It's done creatively, if that makes sense.
It totally does, because the Beastie Boys are exactly like that too, right?
Yeah, I like the Beastie Boys as well.
Okay, Dany Bee, you're next, buddy. Who's on your podium?
All right. Number 3. I'm going to go with Canadian artist, Italian dude from Montreal.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
And he had a whole bunch of hits in the 80s and 90s. Late 80s for sure.
No 70s?
Yeah, but I don't remember if he had any big hits that still play on the radio from the 70s, but maybe. The guy's a true composer, plays all the instruments. He's like a fucking Canadian Prince. Very jazzy. I think he did study jazz early on. Mr. Gino Vanelli.
Yeah, that was my guess.
That was not my guess.
Some of his old stuff, man, it's fucking amazing.
He had one big hit in the 70s, Dany. He had one. I just can't remember the name of it. That's when he had the big afro and shit.
big afro.
Yeah. People Gotta Move. That's a cool song. I Just Want to Stop. Do you know that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are early hits. Yeah.
That's from his earlier stuff?
Yeah. You gotta move. Awesome.
But he played all the instruments, fucking wrote all the songs, produced everything. The guy was he still is. He's still a genius, man.
Right on.
You don't really hear about him very much these days, but I'm sure he's still active, doing something.
And he hipped me to the fact that black cars look better than the shade, so
yeah.
That's cool.
That's still a cool song, but it's not my favorite.
No.
Whenever he comes on my Apple Music shuffle or whatever, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, oh, that's fucking Gino. So he's just a monster musician. Great voice. Okay, that's number 3. Number 2, another Canadian band.
Oh, you're going Canadian again.
I know. I definitely know it's not Randy's favorite band.
Oh, no.
But I've been digging a little bit more in some of their older live stuff. After the lead singer died, they released a bunch of shit that nobody ever heard before. Fuck, the performances are fucking awesome. I wish I could have been in at some of those shows, but the Tragically Hip, man. I know a lot of people are like, fucking, they're so overrated, blah, blah, blah. But, man, those guys, they all knew how to play. And Gordy was a kick-ass fucking frontman. And he would change lyrics in the middle of a fucking song, and he would add shit. And, like he would go on this weird tangent that made no fucking sense. Wait a minute, what the hell is he talking about? And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, it's art. It's just fucking art, I guess.
Hey, I fully understand why people like them. I get it 100%. It just doesn't click with me, man.
I think maybe for you is the same thing as me. Like, when I first heard New Orleans is Sinking, I was like, holy fuck, this is great. Wow. Who is this fucking band? And then, I don't know, they just shot from out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it was just rammed down your throat everywhere. And me being a fucking cover musician, and Dany, you probably know this as well, I've played fucking New Orleans is Sinking and fucking Blow It High Dough for the last fucking 30 fucking years of my life, right?
Yeah.
So that was part of it too, where I'm just like, oh my God, I fucking don't want to hear this. But when I sat down and watched that documentary when it came out, I realized, I was like, wait a minute, I don't actually hate these guys. I just needed to fucking have a break or whatever you want to call it. And then now I go back and listen to it and I'm like, you know what? They were really good. They're a fucking great band. There's a lot of really great songs that they wrote.
His voice just gets on my nerves, and I can't help it. It's just like, it just does. And that documentary was fucking fantastic, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I don't like them, that documentary is killer.
It was great, yeah.
Okay, number 1. Another band that gets a lot of flack as being overrated and shit like that. But I saw them live, man. Not grooving as much with some of the newer stuff, but Fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers, man.
Oh, love them.
I don't listen to them a lot, but when I do, I'll kind of go on a little bit of a binge, and then I won't listen to it for a while. It's my brother's all-time favorite band.
Oh, yeah.
Not my all-time favorite band, obviously, but I love the guitar playing. I love the arrangements, the grooves. Flea and fucking Chad Smith, man, they're a pretty kick-ass rhythm section,
Pretty kick-ass. Oh, my God. Yeah.
and
Fuck.
their live show it's so much energy, man.
They're fucking awesome to watch. Oh, my God. Yeah, I love them. I got in at Mother's Milk is where I came in. And they changed a lot. They've evolved for better or worse.
And then Blood Sugar Sex Magic, that album is
Oh, man.
That's
so
incredible.
good, man.
It's a masterpiece. But it's funny, after that, Californication, and those two after that, that's a whole other generation again. Because I remember I saw the Californication tour. No, it was the other one, by the way. It was the one after.
Yeah.
At the Saddle Dome. And I could not get over the amount of young people who knew every word to the, at the time, new shit. Whereas I didn't.
Right.
Like, they knew every word, but they didn't know the old shit. They play stadiums still, man. And that's why they evolved and a whole new set of people got into them and that kind of shit, man.
There was a period when Dave Navarro from Jane's Addiction was in the band for a bit.
One hot minute.
Yeah, there was a couple of songs on there that were okay, but I never really got into that vibe.
Well, the video of him kissing the lead singer at the end of the probably fucking threw a lot of people off, I'm sure.
Yeah. Warped or whatever. I didn't mind that album, actually. I saw that tour in Vancouver. I didn't mind it, but you knew it wasn't going to last.
It was all right. It wasn't that same funky shit like Frusciante. He's the man for me.
He had to get the heroin thing under control.
On Amazon Prime, I can't remember the exact name of the show. It's something Basement. And it's like different episode is a different band, but there's all these guys, they play in a basement. And one of the episodes is the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I was fucking blown away. I sat there for the half hour, 45 minutes, and just glued to the fucking TV watching these guys. It was awesome. It's like they're at a fucking jam, basically. Like, they have a fucking keyboard player there, too, and I want to say like a fucking percussion guy or something, too. Like, it's like fucking 6 of them.
Oh, cool.
It's really cool.
I'll check it out.
I mean, if there's a weak link, it's Kiedis, but he's cool, and he writes cool lyrics. And
You would probably say the same, yeah.
yeah, he probably would. Yeah, totally. Anyway, yeah, I love the band. Good one. Okay, my number 3. This guy, this is going to surprise you guys probably. He was born Terrence Trent Howard in 1962.
Oh.
But his stage name is
Terrence Trent D'Arby.
Bingo. American singer, songwriter. Debut album introducing the hardline, according to Terrence Trent D'Arby in 87. If You Let Me Stay, Sign Your Name, Dance Little Sister, Wishing Well. I have to credit my brother on this one, my brother Blair, because he bought it. Bought the debut album when it came out, but I'm a fucking full-on rockhead, right? I was giving it no credence whatsoever. I just like, fuck, that stuff's gay.
Why are you stealing my word?
Yeah, I'm co-opting gay. But the more I heard it, from his room or whatever, it won me over, man. Like, his vocal style was so unique. His delivery, he could dance like a motherfucker. He had it going on. He's like Prince and James Brown and Mick Jagger all rolled into one, this guy. His problem was his ego. Like, oh man. He shouldn't have done interviews. Because when he did, he would say his debut album is as important as Sgt. Pepper, this kind of stuff, right? Well, that pissed a lot of people off. You can be cocky, but you can't be saying you're better than the Beatles. People don't dig that.
Yeah.
And he wins a Grammy that year, Best R&B Vocal. And his next album was a bit of a disappointment, commercially and critically. It wasn't that great. I didn't love it. But man, 4 years later, in 93, right when alternative rock was fucking exploding, he releases this album, Symphony or Down. It's heavier, rock, pop, soul, big drums, big hooks. That song, She Kissed Me, have you ever heard that? It's fucking great.
I think so.
Nope.
Do You Love Me? Neon Messiah, Let Her Down Easy, a ballad. I mean, it's just killer stuff. His next album, Vibrator in 95, is really strong too. I mean, I was still all in. He's got a song on that one called Supermodel Sandwich, so you know what's going on in his world.
Nice.
The last album I really liked was Wild Card in 2001. And then after that, he gets disenchanted with the record industry because he's just not going to that next level, right? He comes out of the gate hard, and then it was just kind of steadily downhill. So he moves to Italy and changes his name to Sananda Maitreya.
Really?
Don't ask. He says, Terence Trent D'Arby is dead. He watched his suffering as he died a noble death. After intense pain, I meditated for a new spirit, a new will, and a new identity. So that's what he did. So he moves to Italy and had way more success. Never came back, really. And that can happen even with rock bands, man. They're huge in Europe and can't make a fucking dent over here. Anyway, he releases 9 more studio albums and 4 live albums over there.
Jesus.
You can stream them all. And I dabble in it, but it's that classic first run that really kicks ass. Yeah, Terence Trent D'Arby, man. Try it. If you like Prince, which I know Jamie does for sure.
I think this might be my last show ever.
Even though you've never heard a note. That makes sense.
Terence Trent D'Arby? Jesus Christ, man.
I have that album because when I go out album hunting and whatever, I go to the buy and sell store in McLeod all the time, and they have like lots of cheap stuff. And I think I picked it up for like $5 or $10. I was like, you know what? I remember hearing that Wishing Well song as a kid and not hating it. And now that I'm older and I don't have to, hide shit from my friends, right? I bought it, and I actually like that album. I think it's good.
There you go. I mean, Wishing Well, that's probably the weakest song on the album.
Yeah, there's some better songs on there for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, really cool. Okay, if you're going to make fun of me for that one, you're really going to make fun of me for this one. Number 2.
Is it Rush?
I never feel guilty about Rush, Jamie. Never.
You should.
An English band, back to England, John, formed in 1981 by Mark Hollis on vocals, guitar, and piano. First 2 albums produce international hit singles such as Today, Such a Shame, It's My Life, and a song that's also the band's name, Talk Talk.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, yeah.
This band is killer.
No, they're not.
They are. You got to listen. Okay, name 3 songs. Go.
I can't.
Exactly.
I can't name 3 songs.
I can't even name a song, but I can tell you one thing. That's the worst fucking name I've ever heard in my life. Talk.
Oh, fuck. That was a short meeting. Yeah.
There was a lot of drugs involved in that, or it was a record company going, because they want to be called Dick and the Penetrators. I'm like, no, you guys can't be that. So we're gonna call you Talk.
They should have went with that one. That's a punk band, though. These guys do break one of my big rules that you need to be cool because they are not cool.
Well, how could you be fucking cool with a name like Talk?
Well, exactly. But I love their music, man. 5 albums, and they really changed like throughout all 5. But what remains constant is Mark Hollis's voice, man. It's so cool and interesting. Wicked sounds musically. They were truly unique. I'm telling you guys. Well, the first 2 albums are more like synth pop. So that's probably not going to turn your crank. But they're catchy as hell.
What's their biggest hit?
It's My Life.
Yeah.
You'd know it if you heard it.
Is it the one that No Doubt covered? Is that the It's My Life song?
It could be. I don't know.
Because if that's who it is, then I'll give you a pass because that's a great song.
You know what? The more I think about it, I think it is.
It is. Because they play it a lot on, I listen to 107.3 The Edge a lot. And I'm pretty sure they play the original version of that. I didn't know
It was huge.
who it was. It's a great song. But it's still a fucking horrible name.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, so the first 2 albums, Party's Over, 82, It's My Life, 84. It's that synth pop thing, catchy as hell. Like, I don't typically like this kind of shit. I just don't. But there's something different about them. It's a different feel than those other synth pop bands. And then 86, Color of Spring, completely gas the synth pop thing. It's more like jazz meets pop. Guitar, piano, and organ. No synth at all. 0. So they change it up, and this was their biggest album. Life's What You Make It, Living in Another World, Give It Up. You guys don't know these songs? They were pretty popular. I'm going to send it to you, and you can make fun of me more.
I'm positive, like you said, synth pop in 84, It's My Life is the exact song we're both talking about.
Yeah, it is.
So
For sure it is.
now I'm like, okay, maybe I should listen to more of it because I thought that was just the only song
I'm telling you, the guy's voice is cool. And right around this time, they played Montreux. This DVD right here. When you see it live, like the drummer's playing like he's in a metal band.
John's gonna puke, dude.
He doesn't have a fucking clue what I'm talking about.
You know when Randy pulls out the Blu-ray DVD, it's full of shit.
What? I'm going to cue this up. I'm going to watch the whole thing next time you come over.
Hey, Dany, don't go to the house. Don't go, man.
I'm going to convert you. I'm going to lock all the doors, all the windows. Oh, fuck. 2 more albums, Spirit of Eden 88, Laughingstock 91, and these were different again, like crazy experimental. It's like jazz, rock, classical. He was just bored. He would just, okay, I'm going to try this. It's like ambient, super chill shit. Like, it's so quiet in spots, you're like, is it on? Like, it's that kind of shit, right? Like, it's fucking crazy.
This is just the kind of music I want, man. Is this thing playing? Hello? Hello?
Oh, I fucking stepped in that one. Oh, fuck.
Good Lord.
Anyway, those were commercial flops. Because it's not what the masses wanted. They wanted the other shit. Anyway, these guys didn't give a fuck, which is very rock and roll, which contributed to their downfall, obviously. They break up in 91. Mark Hollis puts out a solo album in 98, and that was it. He died of cancer in 2019 at the age of 64. If you want to check them out, boys, they've got a greatest hits called Natural History. You can stream it. I'm telling you, sample it, man. It's different. It's not what you think it is. It's not fucking Human League or pick another synth pop band. It's not that.
No, this one's different because sometimes they don't even have to play, and it's good.
Sometimes you can't hear it. Oh, fuck.
That's my kind of synth pop. If I can't hear it, it's good.
Oh, my God. Okay, I'm pulling a Garner on this one. I'm going with a genre. I'll give you the wiki definition. It's a genre of dance music and a subculture that emerged in the late 60s from the United States urban nightlife scene, particularly in African American, Italian American, and Latino communities. Its sound is typified by 4-on-the-floor dance beats, syncopated bass lines, string sections, brass, horns, electric piano, synthesizers, and rhythm guitars. And my t-shirt should be a dead giveaway with the genre I'm fucking talking about.
Disco.
I fucking love disco music.
Well, that's what's wrong with you right there.
I'll say it out loud. I like ABBA, Earth, Wind and Fire, Commodores, Tramp, Chic, Kool and the Gang, fucking Barry White, Sister Sledge, Jacksons, and my 2 faves, Casey and the Sunshine Band and the Bee Gees. Love it all.
Yeah.
Stand down. ABBA is not disco.
Earth, Wind, and Fire isn't disco. That's funk, dude.
Well, it's right on the edge. It's both, I would say. If you went to this club on my t-shirt, you'd be hearing some fucking ABBA and Earth, Wind and Fire. Guaranteed.
I love Earth, Wind, and Fire. I think they're fucking great.
Absolutely.
And even that Casey and the Sunshine Band, like, dude, them too. I don't know if I call that disco. It's kind of...
Oh, fuck. It's part of that world. It's like discussing what's metal.
Yeah.
I mean, there's variations all over the place, right? But I love the beats, the grooves. It's impossible to be in a bad mood listening to this shit.
You're right.
It can't be done.
It's good stuff.
I mean, if you're in a bad mood, throw on Casey and the Sunshine Band. It's fucking over.
Right?
One of our favorite rock bands even dabbled in disco.
A bunch of them. Kiss, I Was Made for Loving You.
Yeah, Kiss. Queen had some songs.
Queen. Stones, Miss You. That's fucking disco. Rod Stewart, Do You Think I'm Sexy? But I love all those songs to varying degrees. You know what's funny about the Bee Gees, because they're kind of the poster boys of this whole fucking thing,
Yeah.
is all that music that ended up on the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack was all being created before that movie even was a thing.
Right.
And they became the whipping boys for the whole disco sucks fucking movement or whatever. In 79, there was that disco demolition night in, where was that? Chicago, where that DJ who hated disco, like a lot of people did. I mean, it's not like I was listening to disco when I was listening to Kiss as a kid. This was not happening. This was later. They had that big pile of fucking disco records in the middle of that baseball stadium, and they exploded them all to fucking bits or whatever. Here's an idea. If you don't fucking like it, don't listen to it. Who's that angry where they have to blow up a pile of fucking records, man?
If you really feel that way, you should go erase that last show that we did, because there's some hate going on there, right?
Yeah, but I'm not going to light a fire and blow it up. Like, fuck, I'm not going to go crazy. And to your point, Jamie, like I love funk.
Yeah.
But there's an overlap there for sure.
There's some difference for
I
sure.
mean, you're telling me I love Rick James, but he
Yeah.
definitely had a little disco in there in some of those songs, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
In my opinion, disco does not suck. I fucking love it.
Well, in my opinion, I think you're right.
Thank you.
I know you were waiting for me to say something different, but I mean, you're right, because that stuff walks such a close line with funk, and I almost wrote down a genre, and it was going to be funk, because I love that shit. Like James Brown. It's good stuff, man.
How deep do you go? Like, I got some pretty obscure shit. Like, have you heard Undisputed Truth? You heard that?
No. What's that?
Oh, I got to send you some shit, because I do the deep funk dive, man. Beyond Parliament and Rick James or whoever, right?
But Randy, I think that's all of it, right? Whichever thing you're talking about, you start to dig in and dive down. You can go into a rabbit hole all over the place.
Yeah.
And it'll go everywhere.
I like when people do the digging for me, because then I don't have to weed out all of the stuff that,
Yes.
you know, hey, no, this is horrible. I don't need to hear this, right?
Right, because it's not all good, obviously. Okay, boys, let's whip through some honorables. John, what do you got?
All right, so my honorable mentions, Amy Winehouse already came up, so she's gone. Samantha Fish, blues, rock, that kind of shit. Great voice. I think she's fucking awesome. I don't even know how to describe it. It's nothing particularly divisive, but I think she's fucking awesome. My last one, I wanted to give a bit of time to this because it's very personal. My eldest niece, Amy, got me into this guy, and his name's Jake Bugg, and he's from the UK, actually from my home city, Nottingham, and her husband went to his very first live show ever, but he was described as sort of like an English version of Bob Dylan if Bob Dylan played an electric guitar. Google the song Lightning Bolt, and then go from there. A couple of interesting stories. So he's from my home city, Nottingham, and he became a sponsor of the away shirt for his local team, which is actually the oldest registered soccer club in the world, Notts County. I believe they were registered in 1868. So a little fun fact. But anyway, Jake Bugg, it's fucking cool.
That's awesome.
Okay, Jamie, what do you got?
I'm going to go with Pink.
Oh, no. I can't back you on that one.
Really? She's such a great singer, man. So the last thing that I watched that I saw her in, Netflix has the Fire Aid benefit thing up. I don't know if you guys have watched that show.
I know what you're going to say.
Did you not watch when she fucking sang Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You? Like, oh, man. It was so good.
You're right. She killed it on that
She did.
benefit. What other song? She did two, didn't she?
Yeah, she did Janis Joplin.
Right.
And then, if I remember right, she did one of her own songs as well. But the two covers were Led Zeppelin and Janis Joplin. She did Bobby McGee, which, again, fucking killed that, too.
She's pretty legit that way.
I can listen to her stuff. I don't know why.
Yep.
She's got an amazing voice, and I think that's what it is. I just get sucked into it. She's such a great singer. And somebody who I've not seen in concert, but I would definitely go see her show.
I call her like Cirque du Soleil. She's just swinging around on bungee cords and shit.
Cirque du Soleil is gay.
Well, that's what it looks like. She's like, are you a musician or a fucking acrobat? It's just her shtick kind of turns me off. She's like Katy Perry and all that kind of stuff.
She's not, though. Deep down inside, she's a fucking metalhead. There's tons of videos of her fucking jamming with fucking Steel Panther, singing Skid Row.
I hate her haircut, too.
Seriously? You're saying that?
A good head of hair is important to me, John.
You got to put some powder on that for the next show.
To quote George Costanza, a thick, lustrous head of hair is important to me. I need to powder this shit, yeah. Good one, yeah.
I'm going to pick one just because I don't know why I like these guys, because I fucking hated them when I was a kid, but then the more I hear it now, I'm like, shit, I kind of like it. And I already know how you feel about it, but...
Oh, no.
I like REM.
Oh, no!
Oh, yeah.
I'm losing my erection.
I know.
I mean religion.
I mean, I'll never ever hear it other than that way ever again. But
There you go.
because I remember when I was a kid and I heard it, I was like, I don't care that you're drinking a fucking Orange Crush, motherfucker. Like, you know. But for some reason, I don't know. I'm old now, and now I'm like, I want to know why you're drinking Orange Crush. I guess I don't fucking know.
So they wore you down, Jamie. Yeah,
They wore me down. Sorry, dude.
I'm still in the other camp. Yeah.
Maybe I hit my head on a curb. I don't know.
That's what you call a callback in the biz. The old callback.
I cover The One I Love in my acoustic sets, and fucking people always love that song, man.
Yeah, and you know what? I think it was honestly because one of my other bands that I really like talked about them being influences, which is Collective Soul. I know some of you guys don't like them, but whatever. You guys are fucking wrong. And they do a cover of that song, Dany. It's fucking great. I'm going to pick July Talk because I really like that band.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, yeah. They're really good.
They're Canadian, and fuck, every time they come here, I go see them. I've seen them like 2 or 3 times now. They're fucking great.
So what kind of music is it?
I don't know how to describe it. It's not rock. It is, but it isn't. They have 2 singers, so the one guy has a really growly, raspy voice, like sounds like he's gargling fucking rocks, and then they have a girl with a nice, pretty voice singing too. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like the weird back and forth that they do together. I think it's cool.
I'll have to check that out.
Okay. July Talk.
Okay, Mr. B.
All right. I'm going to go with actually a Canadian band that I saw back in February at the Saddle Dome. They got a pretty cool story to their whole career path and whatnot. They're coming out with a new album later this month. They got 3 singles out on the new album, and they are fucking phenomenal. The songwriting is great. They're a pop band, but they've got some rock elements. Great fucking players. Amazing harmonies. They got 2 chicks in the band, 2 siblings. They're called Mother Mother. I was blown away by their show at the Sound Dome. They've got a new song out. It's called Finger, and it's about a girl sticking her finger in her boyfriend's ass or whatever, and not being ashamed of it feeling good.
Oh my God.
So, you got to listen to the lyrics. It's kind of a fucked up song, but it's fucking funny, and it's got good melodies. I don't know. It's cool.
I've heard the Mother name. I've never heard them though.
Me too.
Yeah. They're great, man. You should check them out. They got shitloads of songs that you've heard on the radio before, and you're like, oh, that's the band, Mother Mother. Yeah. They're great. Number 2, it's another genre. I have a little bit of a soft spot for country music, but it's got to be the old school outlaw country.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So all the old guys, Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash, even old Hank Williams, Merle Haggard, George Jones, the old stuff. Again, it just touches me in the soul. It just grabs me. The stories, the musicianship. They always had fucking awesome guitar solos and cool licks. And
Yeah, I love that shit too.
yeah, that's number 2.
I grew up on all that stuff. My dad, that's all he listened
Yeah,
to.
man.
So
Do you guys know the album I grew up on? I can picture it. It's The Outlaws, Wanted.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Waylon and Willie and Jesse Coulter and a whole bunch of other people. But man, that fucking album is played all the time in my house. Yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The Highwaymen, which was
Yep.
Willie,
Christopherson.
Johnny, Waylon, and Chris
Christopherson.
Christopherson.
Yeah. Who's your favorite out of all those old dudes? Do you have a favorite?
Out of those guys,
Well, just out of all that old 70s crew. Do you have a
well,
favorite?
pound for pound, I'd have to go with Willie.
Me too.
Because that guy fucking wrote so many good songs, man.
I love when he covers too. He'll cover newer kind of rock songs, and man, it's just awesome.
Okay, I had a couple of people here. I'm going to have to go with one of my favorite all-time bands. The early stuff, obviously, we all love it. I know that for sure. But when David Lee Roth left the band and they started again with fucking Sammy Hagar, man, there was some good shit there, man.
That's a guilty pleasure. Van Hagar.
5150.
that's not a guilty pleasure. That's shit's amazing.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't like the fucking Van Hagar era, man.
I can't do it.
He's fucking peeing.
Oh, yeah. Please keep that camera on the ceiling, for the love of God.
John, you're supposed to get drunk, not the camera.
Sorry, Danny. We'll get back to Van Hagar in a minute.
Oh, he's walking with it.
Hey, Guy's got to do what a guy's got to do.
Well, you know that's going to be a clip on Instagram.
I'm with Dany, though. You know what? When I first heard 5150, I was like, what the fuck is this? I think it's awesome.
I was mortified.
Were you? I was not.
I would rather listen to Eat 'Em and Smile every day.
Yeah, but you know
week.
what? I didn't listen to 5150 at all until much later on. When David Lee Roth thing came out, I was like, all right, this is cool. This is awesome. And I wouldn't go near it. But then one day I happened to be at fucking, not even Walmart. It was Woolco back then still, right? And it was like on sale, clearance fucking bin in the stupid long paper cassette fucking thing, right? For like $5. And I was like, whatever, I'm just going to buy it. And I did. And I put it on. And as soon as,
hello, baby.
dude,
Yeah.
sorry, that's fucking great. It's still Eddie. That's what I mean. It's still fucking Eddie.
Yeah.
His sound changed, though.
Not that album. He still sounds like Eddie. The Fuck album is where it really changed.
Yep.
Right.
Like 0812, he's still using the Kramer. He's still using that fucking Marshall. He might be doing the thing that he started doing where it sounds like one guitar is tuned down lower, so it sounds thicker as shit, whatever. But he didn't really fucking throw that in there, though, more for me anyway, until the Fuck album. You really hear it there. That's where it really started to sound like a processed guitar sound.
When all those albums came out, I got them all. But as time went on, I couldn't do it. Like, I just
Really,
couldn't go
eh?
back. Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I still think Balance is a great album.
I don't even know that album.
That one and 5150 are tied for me for my favorite with Sammy.
I would just rather listen to Women and Children First again for the zillionth time than any of that.
Yeah, but you know what? I guess because I'm a guitar player, I can look past the fact that it's not Dave because it's still Eddie, right? I actually fucking like the Gary Sharon album.
That's what it is for me too. It's all about Eddie, man.
It really is. Well, I saw them live twice with Sammy. I mean, that's why I went. I just can't stand Sammy. I just can't. Sorry.
I'm just glad I got to see both versions.
Me too.
Yeah. And for me, there was no comparison at all. Like fucking Fair Warning tour compared to Annie Hager tour.
Yeah, but that's different. See, for me, I only saw David Lee Roth on the 2 reunion shows that they came back.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't exactly. So and so for me, I'm sorry, but Sammy sounded fucking way better.
Sure.
I mean, had I seen the fucking Fair Warning tour, that's my favorite album ever from them. So,
Or the very first time they came to Calgary when they were touring the first album in '79 or whatever, they came to Calgary. Apparently that was like fucking off the hook. Fucking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That must have been amazing.
Okay, we're going down the rabbit hole. Was that 3, Danny?
Yep.
Oh fuck, you guys are gonna beat the shit out of me again on this one. Oh my god.
Can't wait.
Oh, do these songs ring a bell? Johnny Come Home. Good Thing. Okay, you'll get this one. She Drives Me Crazy.
Oh,
Fine Young Cannibals.
Yeah.
Fine Young Cannibals, yeah.
I love Roland Gift's voice.
Yeah.
That guy sounds so fucking cool. 2-album band. Self-Titled 85 and Raw and the Cooked 89. And it was over. But man, when that shit came out, again, 80s, I'm full fucking metal guy. But there was something about this band that cracked through that fucking rock thing.
Agreed.
Oh, I thought you were going to beat me up on that one.
Nope.
I won't
Yeah.
even beat you up on this one because I thought when I heard She Drives Me Crazy, I was like, holy shit, this is a great song.
Absolutely.
I still think
Yeah.
it's a great song.
It is.
And what happened to Roland Gift? Like, what happened to that guy? Just fucking disappeared. I don't know what happened there, because that guy's voice is so cool. This is kind of in that same ilk or whatever. All You Need Is the Greatest Hits. They're a greatest hits band for me, but I still really like what they do. I'll give you some song titles again. Woman in Chains, Shout, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Tears for Fears.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Their songs are amazing. If you really fucking listen, they really are.
No, they're not. I mean, if you'd gone Simple Minds, I'd have gone, oh, okay.
See, I don't like them. These guys I do like. They're different than that other synth pop shit. I just think there's way more going on.
They're one of those bands where I hear it now where I don't have the blinders on. It's okay. It's not Motley Crue. Fuck you. This sucks. And now when I hear it, I'm like, actually, there's a reason why it's still getting played today. I think it's pretty good.
I think Beato breaks down Everybody Wants to Rule the World. I'm like, yeah. Because I hadn't listened to it for a while. I'm like, yeah, that's why I like it. It's really good songwriting, man. And my third one, she's been mentioned. I was late to this one. I got into her on 2012. So I go to my buddy's place, Dave, And he goes, "You ever heard of Adele?" I go, "Well, yeah, I've heard of her." And I'd heard that song "Rollin' in the Deep," and I'm like, whatever. Another pop song. Well, he throws this on. Her at Royal Albert Hall.
Right.
It's him and I in his condo watching this Adele Blu-ray.
How many tissues did you have?
And I'm just like, I couldn't even talk. I'm like, holy fuck, man. This is unbelievable. And I was sold. Like, she does that Dylan cover and that Cure cover on here. Like, it's just unreal. Yeah.
Yep.
So I was a fan ever since. I kind of like Fat Adele better.
I agree.
But have you guys heard, back to George Michael, Jamie, that song Fast Love? Do you know that song?
I don't know if I know that one.
Well, she does a version of that, and this is how a cover should be done, because it doesn't really sound like the original that much. But she did it on the Grammys while the In Memoriam was playing. I'm like, holy fuck, this is unreal. You can't get it. So I found it somewhere on YouTube, I think. So I have it, so I can listen to it. But she didn't release it, is my point, as a single or anything. Unreal. Yeah, Adele's my third honorable mention.
How many of us picked Adele? It was on my list. It's funny. It's the first one.
John, yeah.
Yeah, John was the first one. Yeah.
It's undeniable. And if I had to pick a country guy, some people are surprised when I say this guy's name, because his voice is so country and twangy. But I think, again, it's different. It's Dwight Yoakam. I like what he does.
Oh, I love Yoakam.
His guitar player is amazing. His whole shtick. But it's so country. People think, really? You like him? I'm like, oh, yeah.
Really? Because Fast As You is not a country song. That is a fucking rock song.
And it's great. Yeah.
And it's a great
Which one?
song. Fast As You. That's a rock
Oh,
song.
yeah.
It's a great
Yeah.
song.
Absolutely. And Sade. I'm going to say that name. Smooth operator.
You mean
Oh,
Sadie?
yeah.
Sadie. And Toto. I could go on and on.
How about Seal?
What's his big hit there? The Rose one?
Kiss from a Rose.
That song is insanely good.
Yeah.
Like, just everything about it. It's just unreal. Good one. Yeah, Seal. Fuck, for sure. Any other names you guys want to blurt out before we wrap this fucking bitch up?
McLovin. Who are you, Seal?
McLovin.
One name. Who are you, Seal?
God, I could rewatch that. Just Bill Hader and what's his name as those cops. Who's the other guy?
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Dude,
Oh my God.
I've seen that movie easily 1,000 times, and I still, every once in a while, I'm like, I gotta watch it again. It's funny, the one part of that show that still makes me laugh to this day is when he's standing there telling her, hey, yeah, we got a fake ID. I can get you booze. You know, you scratch your back and I'll scratch mine. And he goes there and he goes, well, the funny thing about it is that my back is actually located on my cock. Still, every time I watch it, it still fucking makes me laugh.
I have to rewatch that again. I've seen it a few times, but it's been a while.
I've seen it so many times. I could act that movie out probably no problem.
Okay, are we wrapping up? Well, John's still awake?
Barely.
Okay, that's a wrap, dudes. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. That was fun, man. That was good.
I'm
All
excited
right.
to see how much of this he edit out. I don't know what's going on here. It's asking me to add effects using hand gestures. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, go for it. Let's
All
see
right,
what happens.
let's try this one.
Thank you guys for tuning in too. We really appreciate you taking the time to hang with the Calgary Crew, us fucking idiots. Post your guilty pleasures in the comments. We'd love to hear from you guys as well. You can find us on all the socials, wherever podcasts are broadcast. And if you're watching on YouTube, do me a solid, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, on behalf of Jamie, Dany, John, and myself, keep rock alive, people. Peace out.
Elvis has left the building.